Hi everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. Always on my side, always provides. So today my house thought my people here thought it was best to have pizza. So we have this pizza here that they're gonna eat during the day. I mean, all day. They're gonna have it for lunch, which they already did, and there's plenty for dinner. Me, I can eat one slice, but then I'm gonna be hungry. Now I have a craving. Alright, so I have my pot here, and what I want to do today is I have some flour. I have some leftover crab meat because I opened the can. I use some, and then I save the rest. So I have all this crab meat, and this is the main attraction right here, guys. This is Gasper fish, Gasper codfish. Has a lot of names, but in Spanish it's called bacalao, and you could turn this into a salad. You could do a lot of things with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make fritters today. I'm gonna make bacalaitos, and those are so yummy, and you mostly see them at fairs. When you go Spanish fairs, you see bacalaitos. They make them huge, they make them small, all different sizes. So this is just a salted fish. If you look at it, it's so salted. And what I like to do is I like to take a piece. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a piece from here. I usually use the tail, okay? Because this fish could be used a few times. To make the ensalada de bacalao, which is just a salad of bacalao, usually use the fat piece here because it lets out some nice little flakes. So I like to use that part in a salad. And the tail is fine because you could just shred it up into pieces and it'll be all floating in the flour. It'll be great. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a piece of this right here, and I'm going to put it to boil. And then I'm going to shred it, and then I'll come back and we can put this together. I have some sazon, my sofrito here, and I have some sazon that I'm going to use. And basically really simple. They're codfish fritters, or bacalaitos if you want to call them in Spanish, but they're so delicious, guys. Everybody loves bacalaitos. If you're Spanish, bacalaitos are, you could say, a delicacy because they don't utilize it that much. This is very expensive. The bacalao is expensive. I think I paid like maybe $20 for this fish. So sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's more expensive, but never, you're not going to get it for under $20. Not a nice piece of fish like this that's already cured in salt. So I'm going to finish chugging. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I'm going to save this piece. I already put it in a nice freezer bag. I'm not going to freeze it because when you go to the store to buy fish, the bacalao, you won't find it in a refrigerator. You won't find it in a freezer. What you find it in is in a box. It'll be in a box somewhere, either on the floor or on a shelf. But you find it in a box because typically this is salted. It's already cured in salt. It's not cooked, but it's cured in salt. So I'm going to put this nice piece away because I'm going to have some bacalao salad another day. And these are the two pieces of fish that I use. I left that piece, like I said, I like the bottom for bacalaitos, and this part where it's all shredded. Now, people usually take this bacalao and they put it in water like overnight or a few hours, and they want to make it puff up and, you know, come back to shape because this is a whole fish. It looks thin like this, but if you were to put it in water, it would puff up again. So I don't do that because I think it removes too much of the salt and it makes the fish bland. But that's just my opinion and my taste. I just gave it a quick little rinse, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in some water and I'm going to boil it for about maybe 5 minutes. Very quick, 5-minute boil, and then I'll put it in cold water and then I'll shred it apart. Okay, so for now I'm waiting for my water to boil, and I will put this away, and I'm going to make the flour. So I'm going to make the mixture with the flour so I can show you how to do it. But I'm going to wait for this water to boil. Okay, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Hi everybody, I'm back and my water is boiling. Finally it's boiling. It's only been a few minutes anyway. I'm going to take my fish and I'm going to drop it into the boiling water. Like that. And I'm just gonna give that a quick little boil for like 5 minutes, okay? So here we go. Let's do the bacalaito mix. I have my pot on, but I didn't add any oil to it. I'm gonna add 2 different kind of oil. I'm gonna add a little bit of this one is just regular canola oil. I don't know why I don't buy canola oil, but someone went to the store and picked up this one. I'd rather use vegetable oil or the Costco brand oil, which is like a corn oil, but or olive oil. This is canola. All right, so that's it. I'm out of oil there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix them up, and I have some extra virgin olive oil, so I'm just gonna fill it up just a little bit like that, and that's gonna cook up right now. So what I'm gonna do is wipe my fingers because they're oily. Okay, this one's good. Now what do I have here? I have 1 tablespoon cornstarch. Okay, that'll give it that little extra crisp that it needs. So I have the cornstarch, and I'm gonna start adding the flour, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of flour. I just want to make sure that I get it mixed in with the cornstarch really good. Okay, so let me lower this down a little bit. Okay, so that's 1 cup. I think I'll be using maybe 2 cups. 2 cups of flour. I think that should be sufficient because we're gonna add water to this. And I have my water right here that I'm gonna use, just regular tap water. So I'm gonna take this flour, put it right there for now. And I'm just gonna mix it. Like I said, I wanna get it incorporated, mix it all up with the cornstarch. Okay, so that's mixed up. And the next thing I wanna do is I'm gonna add half of my water, but I'm gonna keep mixing it because I don't want too many lumps. So I say, this is 2 cups of water right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix it till it gets like this little batter consistency, but I'm not gonna use it with a batter consistency. I want it thinner, like kind of like a pancake consistency, something like that. So it breaks up really fast. There's hardly any lumps, and that's okay. So that's good. So now that I added my some of my water, I still have more water. I want to add my sofrito because you gotta add the sofrito. This is peppers, onion, garlic, cilantro, all that good stuff, flavor, right in there, right in there. So we'll mix that up. See, that even made it a little bit looser because my sofrito had oil in it, and I'm sure the veggies all had water because they were fresh vegetables that I put in there, peppers, onions. So now I'm gonna throw in my crab meat. This is the crab meat that I brought in a can, and it has little chunks like the leg part. See that? So I have this much, and I don't know how much this is. Probably maybe a cup or half a cup of the crab. Throw that crab out. Okay, there we go. Crab is too expensive. Paid like $15 for that can. You know, I'm gonna eat out of it at least 3 times or 4. Else I wouldn't have bought it if it was just like 1 meal. It's not a lobster, you know, so it's not a lobster. Alright, so this is looking really nice. It's really nice and thick. I still didn't add the bacalao in there, but I'm gonna try adding more, and I wanna see what the color looks like because I'm not only using it for the color, because this has achote. Achote is these little red, I don't know, I think they're called annatto seeds, maybe. And they're just these little seeds that you take them and you put them in oil and you heat them up, and it gives you a nice red oil for coloring. So that's what that is. I just want to see what they look like, and they're looking really good. Look at this. Oh, those little pieces of crabs in there. Oh my goodness. The ingredients are kind of healthy. It's just the cooking process that's not, because you fry them, you know. Alright, so I'm not done yet. I think I'm going to add maybe half more because you can see I'm not putting any salt in here because my bacalao is salty. So you really don't have to add it unless you're gonna go with a big thing of salt. So my salt is already in my sazon. That's why I'm not gonna add any salt. And it doesn't need any pepper. The ingredients are very, very simple. Bacalao and flour. Bacalao, flour, water. 3 ingredients, 1 great dish. So like I said, I added 2 because I like the flavor of it. And I'm not adding anything else. I am gonna add a little bit more water because like I said, it's too thick. I started off with 2 cups of water and I'm down to like, what is that? Where's my cup side? Okay. I still have like 4, this is the cups, right? Yeah, cups. So it's still like 4 ounces in there of water that I didn't use, but I don't want to make it too drippy. You want it to be loose, kind of like that. And it's still not going to be loose, guys, because I have to add the bacalao. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, and I definitely do not need any more water for this. So I'm going to take my water away. So I wind up using maybe, this is 2 cups. I had it full, 2 cups, all the way over here. I had 2 cups of water, and 8 ounces is 1 cup. So the full cup. I didn't even have, listen, I think I used like maybe 6 to 8 ounces of water. That's all I use, maybe 6 to 8, not the whole 16 ounces. All right, so let me check on this. See how quick this batter's done? And so delicious, guys. So good, you gotta try them. I saw somebody in a video yesterday or the other day. They made this dough. They made this liquid mixture, but they didn't add bacalao in it. What they did was they dipped their the shrimp in there, and it looks so good. You know what? It's giving me ideas now. I think I'm gonna probably grab a couple shrimp just so I can dip it in there and see how they come out. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And for right now, I just want to see what this is looking like. You see it's shriveled up. That's another thing. It gets really small, but you could also tell that it's expanding. Look how thicker it got. See, it got nice and thick, the fish. So I'm just going to leave it in there for about 2 more minutes. And then I'm going to put it in some cold water and break it apart so there could be little shreds all over the place. So I'll be back when I take this fish out. I'm just going to put it in water and I'll have it here so I can show you that it breaks apart really easily. Meantime, I'm going to find a couple shrimps. I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back, and this has been boiling for like 5 minutes already, guys. 5-minute boil. Okay, so I'm just going to take it out. I have some water, clean, fresh water here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this water out. Okay, I don't need that much water. Just want to cool off my fish. Okay, there you go. Now, some people don't throw out the water from this. Okay, some people put it in their bacalaito mix. So just give me a second. Just dumping out this water. I splashed myself. Okay, some people do use this water only because it has a lot of salt in it. See, so I'm gonna add just a couple of spoons. I don't want to cook my batter. Just added a couple of spoons so I wouldn't have to add any salt to it. Okay, so I added like 4 spoons of that. So I also have, what, 2, 4, like 6 little pieces of shrimp. There's someone coming in the house and they're probably going to talk to me, so just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back, and it's safe to say that this is cool to the touch. I just washed my hands, so now what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just gonna squeeze out little pieces of it like that. It's easy to, you know, take out the chunks out of here, so I'm just gonna take out a couple of chunks. Nice bite-sized pieces so you can taste them. You don't want to pulverize them and then not taste little chunks, so I'll show you in a minute how I broke it up. Actually, look, I just break them up into pieces just like that, small little bite-sized pieces, and I put it right in there. And you could see, look at the fish. See how much it expanded? It got really big now. See, it has little flakes to it. So I'll just break it off, and whatever falls down. If I see any too big ones, I'll just cut them off. But my oil is already hot, and it's just waiting for me to throw in these bacalaitos. So I can't get this done fast enough. It takes a few minutes. It doesn't happen right away. Like I said, you got a big piece of fish. Almost done. If you put it in the water and you squeeze it in the water, it happens much faster. I forgot about that trick. Just put it in the water and press it and like smooth it out. And you know what, guys? This is done already. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. This is another reason why you should always wait to add your water, but that's okay, because you could have added all that to it and it would have given it a nice flavor. But basically, they're just little pieces like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that, I'm going to just throw it right in my water, in my batter, just like that. And I'm definitely getting a little tiny bit more salt in there, but I don't want them too salty. Okay, guys, that's enough. So now let's see what we got, because we do not want this batter too wet. See that batter? Kind of a little drippy. So I'm just gonna grab my flour and I'm gonna add like another little half a scoop. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna add in half a cup because I think half a cup should do it. See, I'm just measuring, maybe it's too much. Half a cup. Just gonna add that right in there, and I'm not gonna add any more. Alright, I just wanted to thicken that batter up a little. It's too loose. The batter is too loose. Did I get flour on me? Oh no, I always get flour on me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Much better now. Okay, guys, so my pot is all hot over there. I think I'm gonna bring it closer to me, so I'm gonna light this stove. Hallelujah. Look at that. It's a good way. All right, shut the back one, so I can put this right in the middle. There we go. Now I'm gonna mix in my flour because I didn't mix it in yet. So let's mix it all up. Almost done, guys. Very simple and so quick. Awesome. It's just one more thing. I gotta get a different spoon. I need a bigger spoon than this. Let me get a different spoon. You know what? Maybe I won't use a spoon. I have this little tiny little scooper that I use for my dip when you have some ketchup and you want to dip. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this, and I'm just gonna grab a little pile of this, and I'm gonna put it right on there. That's one. I think this is a pretty good scoop for this. That's two. Nice loaded with fish, bacalao, so yummy. Okay, that's two. That's three. This one is four. I think I'm gonna do only four because I want it to cook. But you know what? Let's dump one of these babies in there. Let's see what they look like. I think it's gonna curl up. I think if I take a knife and I cut it, maybe like to butterfly it, maybe that'll keep it from curling. Let's see if it works. So I'm just gonna butterfly it, and that's just going down. See, in between the tail, just went around. Let's dump this in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna set that. I wanted to set it right in the middle, but it turned on me. Ah. All right, leave it there. Let's do another one. Like I said, I'll butterfly it. I'll just grab it like this is the back and it's already cleaned. So I'm just gonna put it between the tail and just go like that a little bit. Didn't work too good. So that's okay, it's not a problem. I shall eat it all up and enjoy it. Look at this. Put that right there. All right, where's my napkin? My fingers, wait. My daughter gave me a cute towel. Let me get that. Give me a little towel. Amy gave me cute. My daughter gave me a cute towel so I could stop using so many paper towels. Look how cute. Coffee, everything cute, bobas. And it's just a little towel, so there you go. I'm using it, Amy. All right, now I need something so I can flip. Let's flip them. Oh, yes. Look how delicious. So then you flip them over. That's two. The shrimp could be flipped too. Let me see if I can flip this baby. Okay, there we go. That one's flipped and flipped. Let's do this one. Stay back. Okay, there. And the last one. Now these aren't gonna take too long. They only take about maybe 6 minutes to cook. You just want to fry up your dough and make it really nice and crispy. Look at my shrimps. I guess they didn't work like the girl worked. You know what? Maybe I won't butterfly them. Okay? I'm not gonna butterfly them. Just gonna put it in like this. And let's see if they curl. So yummy. The anticipation on this. Alright. Yeah. I might as well just get the shrimp out of the way because it has so many little tiny pockets around, some corners that they just fit perfect in there. So I'll just pop it in right there. And I have one more shrimp. And some bacalao is sticking to that shrimp. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just look how beautiful. It's a masterpiece. It's truly, truly good. And like I said, they brought some pizza for dinner. In my house, they want pizza today. Pizza Friday. So, I'm sorry, I'm going to grab another paper towel. Only because I don't want to get my free towel wet. Ironic. So funny. That's okay. That's okay. I have a project to do, guys. A project. I have this piece of wood that I had installed here, and it's down now. It's on a bracket. So the bracket has it going down now, but if I lift the back, it'll stand up like a counterpart and a countertop. Okay, so once I lift this up, it'll come about up to here so you could see better. That's why I have it done, so you can see better on top. I still have to put the paper on it because I got this nice contact paper. So I'm going to put it on. These smell so good. They smell so good, and they're coming out nice and crispy. Look at this. Very crispy. There we go. Turn that one. And there you go. Curled up. Take that one. I really don't want to scratch my pot. And we got one over here. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got one more. Alrighty. Look how nice they look, guys. I'm just going to leave this a few more minutes, and then I'm going to take it out. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them right here on this box of pizza so they could absorb all the oil. So I already have my pizza box right here waiting so I can put them in. So delicious. I don't know if I should flip them yet because they're so soft, and you really want this crispy. This is supposed to be really nice and crispy. Okay, that side got a little crispy. And this one too. You'll hear it in a few minutes. So like I said, these take about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I would say like 4 minutes on each side. You'll know when it's time to take them out because they get crispy. So delicious. This one didn't get too crispy. Oh, yes, it did. Let me check this one. It's a mess. That one's a mess, but that's okay. I'll do worse to it when I eat it up. Okay, I'm going to flip that. They're going to be done faster than the other side, definitely. I mean, they're going to be faster than the bacalaitos. Oh, these bacalaitos are crispy on one side. They're perfect. They're almost ready. They're almost ready. And I have a lot of batter here to work with, guys. Don't lose it. I have a lot of batter. Nice and thick. You see all the pieces of bacalao and all the pieces of crab in there. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. That looks good. Alright, these are almost ready. Just wiggling them around. And actually the shrimp are taking longer than these things. I don't know, maybe because I put them in last, but it gets them nice and crispy. So yummy. Let's see the back. Oh yes. Yes, yes, guys. That yes means that they are very crispy now. I'm just going to leave them one more second, a few more seconds, and these shrimps should be crispy too. Well, they were frozen. No, I defrosted them, guys. Okay, look at that. Looks like a little piece of lobster there. So yummy. I love seafood. Seafood. Alright, so I'm not going to mess with those shrimps no more. I'm just going to let them cook on that side. And these little babies, they're ready to take out. Let me see. See how nice and sizzly they are? So, okay, I'm just going to flip them one more time, and I'm going to remove them. I'm just going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to hold them here. Look at all that oil that comes down. That's what I want. All that oil to drain. If you keep it close to the heat, it makes it come down faster. So, yummy, yummy. They're really hot right now, but I will show you. Listen. Ooh, hot. Okay, guys, you see that crispiness? So I'm just putting them right here on my box so they could continue to take out all that oil that's there. And these little babies, I'm just going to see how much. You hear that sparkle, that splashing? That means there's a lot of water in there. It's not ready yet, but it will be in a few seconds. I'm just going to grab them and take them out. So delicious. I'm going to grab them now. Look how nice. Crispy. Oh. I'm just going to put them down. Right here. So they could release all that oil that's on them. Just checking. Okay, this one's ready. Look how nice and crispy. Beautiful. I'm going to put it down there. And I grabbed these two right here. This one's ready. I'm going to put it there. And I think that's good. Because you see the way it's sizzling? That means there's still a lot of moisture in there. But you know what? I don't want rubbery fish. Rubbery shrimp. So I'm just putting them in the box. Look. I have them right there, guys. They're cooling off. So I'm going to leave those little crumbs in there. I do not mind if they stick. So I'm just going to make a couple more. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's load number 2. And look at this. Did they cool up a little? I don't want to get burned. Okay. Look. How crispy. You could see the little pieces of fish in there. Mmm. So good. Mmm. Do they have it? Yes. They're so good. Oh my goodness. It's so delicious. Guys, I'm gonna come back after I finish frying them. I think I'm just gonna need like 1 more round. So that's 4. And most likely I'll get 4 out of here. So I'll be back. I'm gonna plate them up. And I'm gonna eat this one because you know what? We can't have a broken one laying around. That just won't do. So that means I gotta eat it. I'll be back. Guys, look at this little piece of shrimp. I can't help it. I can't wait. That's why mothers, they're always full after eating. See, I'll eat later. Is it on? Okay, good. Guys, it's done. This is the last little one that's in here. It's ready to come out. And next time I'll remind myself never to fry when I have a cute shirt on. I'm so mad. Alright, so this is my last one, guys. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to take this out in about 2 minutes. Look at this. Just look at this deliciousness. You see that? Look at. Let me put this a little closer. This deserves a close-up. Look at this. So crispy. Listen. Hot. Oh, God, wait. I shouldn't have done that. Not because it's hot, but because I could sit down and eat this meal, guys. I mean, this is worthy of sitting down, even though this is a street food. You pick it up and keep walking, but this is my video. I hope you liked it. And I hope you make yourself some bacalaitos, and you don't even have to put fish in it. You can put anything else you want in there. I'm going to shut this off because this one is done. Alright, guys. I only ate 1 bacalaito and 1 shrimp, promise. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And swallow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Share this video with your friends. Make this at cookouts. And your friends are going to love it. Look how cute the shrimp came out. They're also really crunchy. Bye, guys.